Here we go.
Son of a bitch. What the... Charles, where's Larissa?
She hid before the explosion.
So what happened to Stuck?
Stockhausen was knocked into a vat of polymer by the explosion and is now deceased.
You hypocrite. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. Some doctor you are, you grenade-tossing bitch.
Petrov and Filatova are cut from the same cloth. There can be no doubt about that.
Whatever. We gotta find a way out.
Yeah, sure. He got blown into it. Not the twins putting him in there. All shall become one.
Major, you alive?
No, I got killed by a grenade.
I'm so sorry that happened. I didn't want any of this, but none of it matters right now.
So what does matter, you crispy-ass critter?
We have to meet. You need to see this with your own eyes. I'll show you everything.
What do you mean by everything?
You trust Sechenov too much, but he's keeping you in the dark. You have no idea what's really going on. You need to see it with your own eyes or you're not gonna believe it.
You got that right. I have no fucking idea what's going on.
You will understand when you see it. I have proof. I'll be waiting in the Academy of Consequences. The entrance is inside the lighthouse. Trust nobody.
I don't.
So, not even you. Good to know. Although I do trust her more than anyone in the game right now. And Baba Yaga is still kind of a neutral zone for me.
Authorization. Major.
Though I will say she knows a bit too much about some stuff. Let's see, there's nothing I can upgrade, right? Just a sec. Here we go. And move camera. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. Here we go. Although it's not that necessary, but still nice to have. And that was the shotgun effect, if I remember correctly. So, I actually don't really need anything else right now.
Comrade Major.
Yeah.
I must insist that you destroy the beta connectors.
Why do you have a bug up your ass about those rings, Charles?
You said you would make a decision about the rings when the time was right. You said you would make a decision about the rings when the time was right. The time is now.
I don't have time for this.
Yes, you do, Comrade Major. Otherwise, it will be too late.
Fuck off already, Charles. There are bodies everywhere. A crazy doctor with a grenade killed Stock, and the only way out of this is through a wall of bots. Who the fuck cares about the damn rings?
Stop calling them rings, Major. You need to learn to think before you speak, not after. They are beta connectors, and they will enable 2 robot assassins to be free of any control other than that of their bloodthirsty master. Do you want more deaths on your conscience?
What bloodthirsty master are you talking about? I've got the rings, and I'm not gonna put them on any fucking robots.
And
Not
how
you.
long will they remain in your possession, Major?
As long as I'm still breathing, and there's still time left.
Time's up. The procedure for assimilating Petrov's head has begun. Sechenov will return the robots to their normal state, and then he will recall you. When you return, he will take the rings.
Fuck, why?
All items in your possession are recorded in my log. I cannot erase it. Only Sechenov has access. The first thing he will do is review the log. He wants the beta connectors.
Apparently everybody wants them. Why? Does everybody want personal bot assassins?
Think, Major. Who has asked you about the beta connectors? Sechenov with his metal twins? Stockhausen, Sechenov's right-hand lickspittle? Granny Zena, a secret double agent whose affiliation remains completely unknown? Or will would you like to fulfill Petrov's dying wish and give Filatova the connectors?
What the hell is going on? Am I the only sane person here?
As you can see, we are the only options. Whoever gets their hands on the beta connectors, the results will be the same.
Oh man, what the
Crazy
fuck?
ass pump thing killed that whale. Damn.
The Dewdrop is the latest design in the field of biomechanics. To put it simply, a hydraulic pump.
Isn't that what I just said?
No vulnerability. Wonderful.
Fucking Tin Man.
So only melee weapons work well against it. And normal guns.
Well, well. How you like that?
Would you stop moving around like that? What if I focus on hurting your legs first? Oh, that doesn't feel different. Whoa, what the? Oh boy. Bullet hell. Oh, kind of. Bye. Well, I'll play. Woo! And dead. Alright, that popped.
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once Collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors.
Yes,
Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings?
Just destroy them. No.
Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major.
They're not destroyed.
I have no doubt that it saved lives. Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
Probably still gonna be found. Just a sec. Alright, let's see, how far are we? Time-wise, almost 2 hours. Oh, come on.
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status.
For now.
Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chelome, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him. Think we should head upstairs?
Is that even a question?
A lighthouse, huh? So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
I do not detect anyone in the vicinity.
Let's take a look around. She's gotta be here.
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
Whew. Oh! Oh, seriously? Ah. Alright. That's where I came through. There's something out there, but I don't care about that right now. What's upstairs then? Huh. I mean, respect is due to the developers, but sheesh. Bright, very bright. I mean, like, just the looks of it, I mean, jeez. There are some problematics here and there in the game, but, I mean, looks-wise, it's gorgeous. Very gorgeous game. Sheesh. Anything interesting? Hello? Oh, man.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspected this room has a specific function.
Yeah, probably uncovering your brainwashing or whatever that is. Oh.
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked.
Huh.
Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kind of like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture.
Hey!
I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
They actually freaking... Is this a nod to Bioshock? I definitely believe so.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her. What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
Okay, lead on.
Okay.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
Holy damn.
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo.
Ah.
And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behaviors, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3.
A man can be repaired.
Uh-oh.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
No, you're not.
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neural...
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, If this all ends well.
Fine.
Cherchenov is probably trying to get into his mind to try and get him to kill her. Will it work? We'll find out.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not. You were just doing your job, right? Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. I loved him when he was different. He was kind, understanding, and didn't kill people.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster!
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
What is that bubble? Huh. Oh. Somewhere else. Okay, got it.
Resist, darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Wait.
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles! Why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Cheriton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Fair enough.
Charles, are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Cheriton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the Academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Welcome, Cheriton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random. There are lots of entries. Pick one. Stop stalling.
But what? But I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I have to bring a record. Oh, okay. I don't freaking know where. What do they look like? I mean, come on. Work with me!
Yes, it's part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone else. Okay, subject. You will now have a conversation with two young women. Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
And Olga.
Hello.
I need you to talk to them and tell me which of the young ladies you spoke to is not a human being, but an artificially generated voice. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure. I get it.
You may begin.
So, Betsy.
Oh, there is a record up there.
here's another one.
Another one? We don't even have one. Well, we do now.
I only need one for now.
Why can't we just pick all of them up and then choose thereafter?
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What
Wait,
else
what?
is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Okay, this is first time hearing that. So he's pretty much a walking puppet right now. That can be controlled. Just like the twins. Oh, there's one right there. Seriously?
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
'Cause before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording. Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy? How did you know that? Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
Makes
I'm
sense.
afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Like Molotov.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also setting off?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Oh no.
Ballet and martial arts. Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
That's freaking messed up.
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here. Are we leaving, or is there anything else you want to know?
Okay, let's go.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Ah, shit! Oh, here we go again.
No, not now! Not here!
Yeah, this isn't good. At least for her.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. Each book from my father's library was nothing. those fragments. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing it. That book is Human Greed and Bells to Science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. They're playing with power. Science shattered to pieces by the hospital. No one has ever read. Social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all. Get rid of money and let robots toil for us. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. And combine into a single great.
Fluffy. Ah, now I get it.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be
back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
Gotcha.
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memories, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Sheesh. That's messed up.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady?
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady!
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zakharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is. don't you show me what's in that
Now
arsenal
you're
of yours?
talking, Sonny.
Let's freaking end this.
Saving data.
Honey, I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only killed.
Then come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything.
Just gotta store up whatever I need. And get rid of that I don't need. I don't think I'll need the gun anymore. So I think I will get a Fat Boy. Just for safety. Let's upgrade it to the max. I need to move my camera again. This is so bothersome. I have both of them. First and foremost, trap mine. Can't fully upgrade. Wait, what? So it shoots 3 shots at once? Oh, so it can have 3 shots in it at once. Okay, that makes sense. I want that. Damn right. Yep, done. Thank you. And it cannot be upgraded. It doesn't give any disadvantage. Alright. Then why does it say magazine capacity 1? It's supposed to have 3 now. Whatever. Right, so crafting. I need some Fat Boy rockets. Damn right. Let's see now. I think it's best I lay off a bit some stuff. Alright, looks good. Yeah, I think this will do. Daddy, I'm home.
Be careful, Major.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is that left or right? Same difference.
You have no idea how
Oh,
right
what's
you
happening?
are.
What's going on? Okay, I don't think this is supposed to happen.
What are you looking at, Major? Fight! Stay alert. This lady has no desire to dance with you.
Come on then.
The latest robotics technology, and for what? To kill. How disgraceful. Imagine if there were two of them.
Yeah, that would be problematic.
Don't give up, Major. We need to get upstairs. The twin's using everything to kill you. Use everything you have.
What the heck? Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh, what the fuck? What the heck is happening now? There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
Atomic Heart Project, approved by the Secret Congress of the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951. The goal is the suppression of the United States of America, change of political regime, abolition of capitalism, establishment of communism, establishing social and moral ideals consistent with the beliefs of the Soviet person. The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by
No, that's not what I wanted. Here we go.
Power plants. Preventive deactivation. Part of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
So how are they gonna pull that off?
Well, Sergei, first they sell robots, then they simply give them away as aid. Once they reach critical mass, they take over all the power plants and cut off the power.
Oh boy.
Greetings, honored members of the Politburo. I am pleased to inform you that the Atomic Heart Project is now complete and ready for launch. This is a top secret project.
Please select the desired procedure.
Storage. Let's see. Oh. And I need some. Because now I'm gonna have to fight both of them at once, probably, so I need to stock up pretty well. You and put you in. Here we go.
Saving data.
Be right back. Charles, let me at him! Let me at him! I'll rip him apart!
Boss?
Protect. Well, Cheriton, are you proud of yourself? You, Larissa, and Zinaida have certainly been busy. But Sergei, I wouldn't have expected you to be quite so gullible, my boy.
Silence! You messed with my head. You wiped my memory. Am I a toy to you like those other people connected to Collective? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Calm down, Sergei. I can see you're terribly upset. It's okay, I don't blame you. But you, Cheriton, you were supposed to help the boy, not pull his strings like a puppet.
Me? Don't you blame this on me? I'm not the one trying to deprive everyone of their free will, turning them into mindless puppets. It wasn't my choice to be a talking pile of goo, either. You're glad it happened, aren't you? You'll use everything and everyone to achieve your goal, including me and your agent. Admit it!
How dare you? I lost you both, then saved your lives. You're both scientific miracles. You are my best friend, Cheriton. And the Major is like a son to me.
And those two are like daughters, right? And everyone you're going to connect to Collective, everyone whose minds you're going to control. Who are they to you? Millions of foster kids? Everyone is just grist for your mill, Dimitri.
I want to give mankind a spectacular future. Unimaginable achievements. I want to give them a path to the star.
Both of you, shut up! Get your hands up! Some goddamn wizard you are. Tell him to stand down. I'm counting to 3. 1!
What a shame.
2!
It's a shame you've escalated this situation without even trying to resolve it peacefully.
There's no peaceful
But I won't
solution
let
with you.
Stand in the way of progress. Right, left, terminate.
Sure wish you had those rings now, wouldn't you? Ouch. 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 Alright, let's try that again. I was not prepared for that. Yeah, kick her butt. How is he not already dead? Hey, dude, now would probably be a good time to move. So
what the actual living fuck is this?
Stop blaming the machine!
Jerk. Freaking fucking critters! These are cold hard facts! Shit!
This is exactly what I want to correct. You just walk into my office with a loaded gun. Where's the friendship? Where's the respect?
What about your respect, Dimitri? For everyone?
Oh.
Once I launch Collective 2.0, the world will be free of pain, suffering, and petty aggression like yours, Dimitri.
Classic! It'll make everybody happy. We just need to kill all the unhappy people. Stop messing with my head. So one of these robots is Ekaterina Nechaeva, the wife I don't remember? Well, which one?
They both are.
I tried to bring Lesna back to life when her brain was literally ripped in half. I wanted to restore her right and left hemispheres, but the process was too complicated.
What the shit? But why? You're already fucking with people who are still alive. Couldn't you just leave the dead in peace? Which of my other memories have you wiped, boss? And how many times?
You couldn't accept her death, and I couldn't save her. I had to do it. Your life would have...
That's enough, boss. I'm willing to believe that you were acting in my best interests. But why couldn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry, Sergei. I wasn't sure what to do.
Right now, the right thing is to call up the twins and just talk to me.
Forgive me, but right now they're fighting Karen, not you.
Crispy critters! Can we just stop fighting?
Where is it? Take off the cloud!
Okay, fine! First call off!
We can do this. Don't listen to him.
Wake up, E3. Karen has been brainwashing you from the very beginning. Wake up!
Wake up.
What the fuck?
All of them.
Katya?
I couldn't. And I can't stop them now.
Come on. Man, I was getting so close.
So, what will it be, Major?
I think I need some more of that. Oh, no. There and there. Oh, okay. Nice, so I don't have to go through the whole thing again.
The wife I don't remember? Well, which one?
Your wife is... Sechenov took her from...
I wanted to restore her right and left hemispheres. The process was too complicated. What the shit? Surrender, P3. You're already fucking with people who are still alive. Anyone else gets hurt. Couldn't you just leave it dead?
You're suggesting that I'll be hurt. You will be next, Major.
My other memories of you, white boss. Forget! How many times? You couldn't accept her death, and I couldn't save her. I had to do it for your life. For a living nightmare. What else could I have done?
So it doesn't work when they're still standing there.
Explosion in Bulgaria.
Personnel.
What a convenient... Shut up, Sheraton. I saved you. Reserve Lesnar's brain in polymer. One day we will have the technology. That's enough, boss. I'm willing to believe that you were acting in my best interests. But why couldn't you just tell me? I'm sorry, Sergei. I wasn't sure what to do. Right now, the right thing is to call off the twins and just talk to me. Forgive me, but right now they're fighting Sharon, not you. Crispy critters! Can we just stop fighting? Get rid of Sheraton. Take off the drug. Okay, fine. First call off. My...
We can do this. Don't listen to him.
Wake up, Pete! Garrison has been brainwashing you from the very beginning. Wake up!
Wake up.
What the fuck? Gotcha.
I couldn't. And I can't stop them.
And you're gonna merge together, right? Ow. And so they work on me as well. Great, wonderful. Ow. What a way to see a bolt fall hitting you from slow motion. Whee! Don't freaking die, don't freaking die, don't freaking die. We're almost there. Oh, right, milk. I completely forgot about those. And you're as good as dead now. You can only do one last desperate attack, so that's it. Bye-bye.
You lousy piece
you don't
of
understand.
shit.
Sheridan's manipulating you. He gained access to the Voskhod module in your brain and started sending you to Limbo. I was busy getting ready for the collective update, so I didn't realize it right away. He's the one who killed Molotov. Tell me, Sheridan, did you do the same thing to Dr. Filatova? Did you use my agent to tear her limb from limb?
I'm sick of your hypocrisy, Dimitri. I did your dirty work while you stayed squeaky clean.
But they didn't deserve to die. Why have you done this?
You motherfucker, this whole time.
I've had enough of you, Major. Your job is done.
P3, my boy. Get up! Get up! What do you want?
I want all this to end, Dimitri. I want your pathetic human race to realize it has no future. It's time for it to step aside and make way for the next phase of its evolution. Me.
Well, in a sense, I was right, but also wrong.
Sheridan, you're pure evil. What are you going to do to humanity and collective?
You should not call something evil just because you cannot comprehend it. Evil is an abstract concept, and your thinking is limited. You are a human, a species that will soon be extinct. I realized when I stopped being human myself. Your limitations prevent you from seeing the truth. Dumb humans don't want to evolve. All they want is comfort and satisfaction on someone else's dime.
You never wanted to join with the massive array. No. Don't, Sheridan. No.
I changed my mind.
Yikes.
The Argentum unit entered Dr. Sechenov's office and found no trace of the doctor. According to partially reconstructed footage, it appears the humanoid neuropolymer object approached Dr. Sechenov's body and then completely consumed it. After the events described in the report, The unidentified humanoid neuropolymer object left Dr. Sechenov's office and vanished.
There is nothing I can do if you leave me here to cry. There is nothing I can do if you leave me here to cry. You know my love will follow you, baby.
Well, I guess that was it. I am not sure what to make of this. I mean, I get the outcome, but uncertain if the game is trying to say that there are multiple endings where you can like here I chose to fight the twins and therefore go against I can never remember Serchov or Sachinov, like the creator of Atomic Heart or whatever. I'm not can't really follow stuff anymore. Like the father to P3. I chose to fight him, but is it supposed to mean that I can choose to fight against Charles and then get another ending, or is this just like supposed to be a open ending, as in like lead to a possible sequel to the game, where you then have to fight Charles or Chariton in the next game? Or I mean, I also had the choice of like when I was with Granny Sina, that I could choose not to fight at all. I just say F it and not do anything. But it is an interesting game. There are some things here and there I would have preferred to be different. Like when you're in open world, I wish there had been some ways to like hacking the like security systems and stuff like that, either by choosing to remove alarms or stop the, what are they called, the repair drones to come in and then continuously repair all of the enemies. And there were also some problems with like there were some things that seemed glitchy here and there, and there was also like some loot system that seemed to be problematic. Nothing too terrible. And traversal stuff, there were a couple of hiccups here and there where I get cornered quite a bit. I mean, that's one of the, at least of what I remember, this might be copium, that some of my deaths were the problems with the fact that I got cornered rather easily sometimes. Either I got stuck in traversal stuff, or I was accidentally led up into, started dodging into some environmental stuff, and then the robots get close quarters, like 2 or 3 at once, and then I'm stuck in there, and there's nothing I can do. I mean, that's partly my own fault for walking into it, but still. I would also have liked that there would actually have been a bigger wheel, or a bigger option for the power-ups and stuff like that, so you could actually have all equipped on you at one time, or at once, so you could like switch out between them easily, instead of just the up button, the up arrow, that just like allows you to switch between two, so that it would have been easier to fight. Like, for example, instead of like you have to fight an enemy where this setup is better, and then you have to and you have the wrong setup for it, then you have to die, go back to checkpoint in the store, switch out the powers, and then go back into the fight with the correct combination, where it will be much more easier if you just had all powers available immediately. But there are also a lot of good stuff. I like the fact that whenever you upgrade stuff and then you disassemble it, you get everything back. Like, there's no materials that are lost, and the fact that you can continue to combine back and forth as you see fit, like see whatever suits you. Where I, for example, found my own way with the Kalashi? Is it Kalash or Kalashi? I'm not sure. But the machine gun and what was it called? The electrical minigun, I guess, or Gatling gun. And then the sword. I mean, that was a pretty hefty boy to use. Very easy and high stats, but there was also a couple of others I was kind of curious about. For example, the snowball. That one looked very interesting, but decided to go with just the blade. I also like the aspect of, like, of course there are elemental strengths and weaknesses on different enemies, or resistance and weaknesses. I'm always for that stuff, for in all kinds of aspects. It makes things much more interesting when you have to fight. But I would have liked them to be more like, so to speak, like for example, when you scan enemies, that part got very easily frustrated, as it's very slow to like upload the data so you can get reminded of what works against enemies and not. Because when you're in the middle of battle and enemies move that fast, there's pretty much no time to look at weaknesses and stuff like that. And there is a sneaking option, but it's so problematic to work with. I mean, there are so many enemies walking around, and there's pretty much no way to get up to enemies quietly, because you move so slow that they usually just end up turning around, or there are some other enemies that see you and set the alarm off, or alert the one you're trying to sneak up to. But I will say, overall, it is a very good game. I like the weapons; they feel right. Fighting melee, sometimes it feels kind of clunky, but I will say it's like it's maybe in some way it feels weird with him, because I mean, he is a soldier, so he is well trained in body and technique, so he should have been maybe more expertly done at it. If it had been a civilian, maybe it would make more sense, as you are not that experienced, therefore it feels more heavy and clumsy. That's one of the words I was looking for. But it still feels good. Fine selection of weapons. I mean, I would have liked a little more variety, maybe. Because, yeah, we have the electrical gun, the normal handgun that shoots normal ammo. We have the machine gun. We have the electrical, what's it called again? Gatling gun so to speak, that can be changed into a shotgun as well. And Fat Boy, which is like a bazooka slash grenade launcher, depending on how you fix it up. Actually, now thinking about it, I would actually also have liked firepower as well. We have the polyester, we have the electrical, we have there was a shield and telekinesis, or mass telekinesis. Is there one more? 4? Yeah, I think there is just 4 powers. That would have been nice with a pyrogenic or something like that. Something with fire. So you have powers for everything. Fire powers would definitely have been helpful down with all the different enemies and stuff. Of course, you can like do stuff with like pyrojet, and then with the handgun or Kalashi, you put in some fire elements into it, and then you can hit the line of fire poly, and then light them on fire with the handgun. But it would have been nicer with a flamethrower kind of ability. And also the dynamic between characters here and there. It's I mean, it makes sense the fact that he is aggressive because of like damage to his brain, but I just don't find him very likable. And the world is very dark and gory, which I'm fine with. I mean, I like it. But also there's some things in the story I can't put my finger exactly on it. But some things just feel off here and there. I can't exactly put my finger on it. Like, for example, if I take into... Now, for example, we talked about earlier with a nod to... What's it called? What were they called again? Bioshock. Bioshock, of course. Forgetting one of my favorite game franchises. Bioshock. There, the story-wise, I got it all. I mean, everything just seemed well worked out and put together. There's just something here in Atomic Heart. I don't know what it is. As it, there's just something that doesn't. There are some good things and some good pointers. There are some things that fits together, but there feels like there's something collectively that don't add up. I don't know if it's because it feels like so many like questionable stuff, like you don't really know who your ally is or something. I don't know if that's what hits me, but there seems to be so many controversies, I guess. Oh, controversies? Yeah, controversies. In the game, most of all personality-wise, and it seems like everyone is just angry most of the time. It seems like there's no one who's like, for example, the arm thing, Charles. Maybe I would have liked it more if he was like a more playful character, I guess, or something. It seems like the only form of close to comedy we can get in this game is it's just like everything is just like out to make main character more angry and angrier than he already is. It's like, for example, the train robot that would not let you on until you have found the correct path to get aboard the train. It turns out like, oh, I've registered now that you in a special on a special mission, so therefore I'm allowed to ride the train. It's like, are you serious? And also there's the how do I best say it? The fridge or the shop. The very, very, very thirsty shop, which I just feel it feels thrown in there and doesn't really work. I don't know why. It's just like I would see it make sense in like an adult comedy game or something like that, or something where it's like the game is not to be taken seriously. Everything is supposed to be like messed up, stuff like that. Now I'm gonna say a game which is big controversy right now, I know, but High on Life, there totally it would make sense because it's a messed up world in a comedic way. Yeah, but in this game, I just don't see it that it doesn't work in here. But other than that, I mean, robots, there are a big variety of enemies. And yeah, again, what was I trying to say? Yeah, strengths, weaknesses, stuff like that, and it's still like somewhat easy to distinguish what weaknesses, because robots are weak to electrical attacks, organics are weak to fire attacks, and like normal bullets and stuff like that. But yeah, I wish the scanning thing would have been quicker, so it was easier to assess what enemies are weak to what in the heat of battle. So it's more easier to figure out what do I have to switch to mid-combat. But if I have to say, like, overall, the game, I have to say it's a good game. It's not really great, but it has some very good moments. Also, like with the testing facilities, that I liked very much because I'm a bit of a puzzle guy. I like some puzzles here and there to like take away from some of the fighting you have to do all the time, so it doesn't become like the same thing, and you get rewards for it, which also makes it more fun for me. I am thinking of 7.5. Yeah, I was trying to figure out with myself if it's a 7.5 or an 8, but something tells me it doesn't belong in an 8. I don't know why. There's just a good amount of things that could have been better in this game, but I don't know if I'm just being too critical about it. Well, you know what? I'm just, 7.5. That's what I'm gonna give it. It's a good game, but it's not a great game, and it's definitely not perfect. But then again, what game is? There are very few where I have been like, yeah, this could deserve a 10. I mean, like top favorites and stuff like that, but they really have to be feel right for it to be perfect. But I feel like Atomic Heart, it could have used some more work before it came out. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, just sitting and trying to figure out if there's anything else I should mention about the game. But I don't think so. At least, if not anything I can think of right now. If there is more to come up, I will most likely put it down in the comment section on YouTube when I upload the video at some point. But for now, yeah, that was Atomic Heart. Guessing, putting it for now at a 7.5, and most likely gonna go back to it again because I really want to see like what's in Polygon 11, the facility I never got into, and I want to try to go through it in normal mode and try and see like the different endings and how difficult it is in just normal mode. And just play around more with it. But it definitely felt hard because I put it on hard mode, Armageddon, you know. But nothing too hard if you like get the right weapons and finish those quest areas, lab facilities, testing facilities, right? Right, but with that said, that was Atomic Heart, and finally finished it. So now I'm gonna look up to what I'm gonna play next. Most likely gonna be I have two games I'm thinking of playing, but I'm not sure which one it is. One of them is... I'm actually not sure what's the other one I'm thinking of. But at least One Piece Odyssey, I'm definitely thinking of going into that. I'm very much looking forward to play it, but I can't play it through weekend as I'm visiting family. I'm just gonna chill out with them and have fun playing with them if any of my siblings are looking forward to it as well. But yeah, that was what the nothing. But yeah, that was me done for this time. See you in the next video or stream. Bye. Oh, completely forgetting. If you like my videos on YouTube, please leave a like. Feel welcome to leave a like and subscribe. Nothing you need to do. And if you're interested in watching me play live, you can follow me on Twitch, where yeah, I play pretty often. And you can also hit the notification on YouTube for whenever you want. If you want to be alerted whenever new videos come up, I do that pretty regularly. Regularly? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, under the same name as on YouTube. So, thank you for watching. See ya.